to get glow up tips and tricks to become the best version of yourself. Now, this video is going to be a tough love, no nonsense video. We have to get real. Summer is around the corner. And if you are ugly this summer, it is absolutely your fault. But don't worry. We're going to dive into this, and I am going to give you a physical glow-up guide that is going to make sure that you feel confident, sexy, and well put together this summer. So grab your notebook, your journal, open your notes app on your phone, because we are going to get down to business. Now, you know I have to be real with you. Again, if you are ugly this summer, it is 100% your fault. 2025 is the year of glow up, and we are not blaming genetics, money, or exes as to why we're not where we need to be. We are transforming physically head to toe. So this is going to be a complete physical glow up guide, including body, skin, hair, clothes, and confidence. And everything I say is going to be low budget, no excuses, and it works. So watch this if you're done playing small. First, we are going to dive into body, adi, okay? It is time for you to stop playing and start building the body that you want. You said the end of last year, 2024, that you were going to take your fitness journey seriously, and you haven't been. And you had January, February, March, and most of April. So I'm not going to be easy on you now. You don't need a gym or money. You need discipline. You need to work out, and you need to have a consistent workout plan. So you need to give me 3 to 4 days a week to do full body circuits, glute bridges, squats, incline walks, core. And I'll give you a day or two to have an active rest day. So that's walks, light stretching, yoga, and literally all you need is YouTube. YouTube is free 99 and has endless workout videos from Pilates. I love this girl named Francesca. She's based in Dallas, Texas, but she has literally all of her workout classes that she does for Hot Sculpt posted on her YouTube channel, literally for free. There's another girl named Izzy, and she does amazing, intense Pilates workouts. All you need is the floor. And if you are listening to this, you have floor, okay? And even better, if you have a resistance band or some light dumbbells. Something that I used to do back in the day is literally just use the items that I have around my house as weights. I would literally take a bag and fill it with textbooks or whatever I had available to create weights. If you had like bottles, let's say pop bottles, soda bottles, filling that with like sand or something in it to make it heavier, you can use that as barbells or little dumbbells. All of that is free, inexpensive, and accessible to you. You need to get your body moving. You want to wear those cute dresses this summer. You want to be wearing those short shorts. You want to feel confident in a bikini. You need to work out. But even more important than working out is your nutrition. Honestly, anybody who's worked out knows that creating and sculpting the body of your dreams is literally 90% what you eat, 10% your workout, right? So if you are working out intensely, but you go and eat McDonald's, Burger King, the biggest, backest Chipotle bowl that you can ever create, well, babe, you're not going to get your desired look. But I got you. A lot of people think that nutrition has to be expensive. It doesn't. You want to focus on eating for aesthetics. So that means, in this instance, high protein and low processed foods. So some cheap, inexpensive options are oats, tofu, lentils, protein shakes, little chicken sandwiches, things like that, without the extra sauces and stuff of that nature. Literally, if you have beans, rice, and a vegetable, that's great. That's healthy and inexpensive. You get your protein source, and then ideally, if you don't want to do refined carbs, because I know for myself, refined carbs such as bread, rice, even though I love it, it doesn't love me back. And I find that it makes me store more fat and honestly increases my inflammation in my body. So if that's you, you can avoid it, but you can resort to using like lentil pasta and things of that nature to kind of substitute those things that you're craving. Other cheap options are frozen vegetables, dried beans. These are inexpensive and you can literally use them whenever, wherever. A true glow up requires sweat. So your summer body is being built right now. Everything that you eat, everything that you consume is literally going to show up on your body, on your skin, on your face in June. Now we are going to get into face and skin because, honey, I want you to be glowing. I want your skin to look so smooth, so supple under the summer sun, okay? So skincare does not need to be expensive. When you see people going over excessive skincare routines and they have a bunch of products, 7+ products that you're using in a day, you do not need that. That is consumerism's final boss. Honestly, if you need to use that many products on your skin, that's probably a good indicator that what you're using is not effective, right? So you need a core 3, a cleanser, a moisturizer, and an SPF. Everything else is essentially extra. But for cheap, inexpensive options, you can literally use CeraVe. They have great options. And my personal favorite, The Ordinary. Especially if you have oily skin, you need their salicylic acid serum. My goodness, your pores will look non-existent. Amazing. But for a weekly glow up routine, you can do like a steam, and you don't need to go and get a steamer. Literally take a shower and that steam will help your pores kind of expand slightly. You can exfoliate, you can use sugar and honey to make a mask on your body, and you can use a clay mask on both your face and your body to help just release that radiant glow and add that just summer fineness. Now, for your diet, which is the most important thing when it comes to skincare, making sure that you're consuming plenty water, foods with zinc, omega-3s, vitamin C, which is found in, sweet potatoes, flax seeds, berries, all of that is essential. And to make sure you look even more poised, I want you to fix that posture, okay? Most of us, oftentimes we work from home, or if you're working in the office, you're literally sitting 99.9% of the time. Right now, as you're listening to me, even if you're standing, I want you to adjust yourself. And even I just did that right now, and I feel so much better. Fix your posture. This is just going to allow yourself to present tall, shoulders back, and look 10 times more confident. Now, a little face thing that I want you to try is a DIY brow grooming and lip care routine. So literally all you need is to just get some tweezers. I'm not saying go ham now, but just slightly shape up your eyebrows, tweeze and pluck the hairs that are excessive and kind of create just a natural shape to your brows. This is cheap. You don't need to go to the salon. And the hairs that are kind of just sticking out and just making a way that allows your face to look brighter and more enticing. And a little lip care routine that you can use is a little Vaseline and a toothbrush, and rub that on your lip, and that'll allow your lips to appear more plump. And after you've brushed your teeth, actually, going in with your toothbrush and just scrubbing your lips will remove any dry, flaky skin as well. Now let's discuss hair. We want to keep it fresh. We want to keep it light and feminine for summer, something that you can really do fast. You don't have to put too much effort into, just to kind of go with the flow. So I want you to pick 1 to 2 hairstyles that you feel confident in. I want you to think of the hairstyles that when you get this done, people give you compliments. Like, oh, you look good. Vanessa, Carrie, Sandra, that looks good on you. Is that a slick back bun? Is that your natural curls out? Is that a blowout? Is that a protective style such as braids? What is it that when you wear it, people come up to you? So for me, I love a good side part, whether it's a side part bun, a side part with my hair down with some curls in it. That's what I find people are like, oh my goodness, this just fits you. And I think it's a very face framing, right? So find what works for you. Stop wearing your hair messy, unblended wigs. I'm sorry. It looks horrible, especially in summer. and those dusty bonnets, you have to end that. When the summer heat starts hitting that hairline with the wigs in it and the glue starts looking tacky, it looks horrible. It looks deplorable. Let's end it and find a natural hairstyle that works for you. And for some budget-friendly products, check out Miele Eco Styler, which is one of my favorite brands of gels, and just some natural oils, just to put your hair up in a little bun and something of that nature. It makes you look clean, professional, and well-groomed. And I want you to also make sure that you're doing a weekly wash day. So a lot of people don't realize this, and they wonder why their back breaks out or they get a little bumps on their forehead. If you are not washing your hair weekly, oftentimes that buildup, whether it's dandruff or old hair products, starts to fall on your skin whenever you scratch your hair. So now you have those flakes coming down on your forehead, on the sides of your temples of your head, on your back, your shoulders, and now you're wondering why you're breaking out. Well, it's because your hair is dirty and it needs to be clean, and it's trickling down and affecting the rest of you. I also want you to focus on your style for this upcoming summer. Dress for your body type, not for the trends. It is super important for you to know your body type. If you know that you have a super rectangular build, then maybe a bodycon dress isn't the best for you, right? Or maybe if you know you're shorter but have a curvier body type, then a dress that is super puffy and blown out won't look the best on you, because it's going to make you look bloated and honestly unflattering. So there are a lot of different places that you can shop at. You don't have to break the bank. You can thrift, as some people like to do, or you can find online deals. Fashion Nova, hate it or love it, that brand does an amazing job of having a little bit of something for everyone. I know a lot of people think that that brand is super revealing, but they actually have a lot of tasteful pieces that I've found and I wear, and people oftentimes compliment me, and they're honestly super budget friendly. They also always have tons of different sales, so I would highly check them out. Of course, Shein. The thing with Shein, I would say, is avoid getting certain materials, especially if you're on the thicker side of the spectrum, such as ribbed material, because when it stretches, I mentioned this before, it looks cheap, it looks unflattering, but you can definitely find some good things there. And also Walmart, they have some great basics, some great everyday wear that you should figure out. I recommend highly that every woman have a black fitted dress, jean shorts that flatter your butt, your body type, clean sneakers or a cute pair of sandals, and a little bit of dainty jewelry, right? So a little gold hooper there. And I want to add in something that just elevates your overall style. Isn't even the clothes. Honestly, it's like a nice body oil or a nice fragrance. Definitely start experimenting with a couple of cute fragrances. Usually in certain areas, there are like fragrance shops. So you don't have to necessarily go and get a 200 bottle fragrance, which although I love, you can definitely cut the cost in that area as well. Now, let's take a second and stop talking about just the clothes, the hair, although of course those are extremely important. But I want to focus on your presence. Things that people notice that you may not. And it's such as you smiling more. This oftentimes changes your face. I want you to start walking with confidence, head up, slow, and with intention. And I want you to stop walking as fast, doing everything so fast. I want you to remember you may not be exactly where you want to be in your physical glow up journey, hence why you're listening to this video. But one thing that I want you to stop doing, that all my girls need to stop doing, is speaking negatively about your looks. All you're doing is putting more negativity out there about yourself, and I want you to start affirming yourself daily. So because of that, I have linked my free glow up journal little tracker in the link below in the description box. It has a bunch of affirmations that you need to be declaring over yourself daily, as long as a tracker for you to input how many times you worked out, food, things of that nature. But I want you to start telling yourself that you are beautiful. You have to say, I am beautiful, I am radiant, I am confident, I exude confidence, I am a 10 becoming an 11. When you speak positivity and life over yourself, it only pushes you to do more. When you do the reverse, the opposite and speak nothing but negativity over yourself, it affects your mindset. So I need you to focus on this. Now, again, you can become that girl through repetition, not magic. This isn't an overnight thing. But if you follow all of the tips and tricks that I put in this video, I can guarantee you when June 1st comes around, you are going to be the hottest version of yourself. So I need you to stop waiting for motivation because it's gotten you nowhere. Discipline will save you before the summer, and I need you to track your progress weekly, take pictures. You know you are about to shock not only yourself, but everyone else around you. I need you to start today. Feel free to DM me your day one photo on Instagram or what have you, and come back in 30 days and tell me that you didn't transform, because I know you will. Again, if you're ugly this summer, it is absolutely your fault. I just gave you the tips and tricks to level up yourself, level up your life, and level up your beauty. I want to hear, what are you implementing starting now, today? And I'll talk to you soon in the next episode. Stay beautiful, ladies. Bye.